Any similarities between Green Bay and Los Angeles, Clay?
Not even in the slightest. Completely different.
Nothing.
Completely different. That, aside from having a football team, weather's different, people's different, just overall different, change of scenery.
Do you get recognized in Los Angeles? You played at USC, but do you stand out?
Yeah. I mean, I was getting my physical when I first got here. Signed with the Rams, and the FedEx guy in the elevator was, using expletive that he saw me and just wished me the best of luck. So I felt like, I still have some recognizable power.
What was that like that day when you were told, or I don't know how you were told, but the Packers were moving on from you?
Yeah, I mean, it obviously was difficult. I think everybody envisions playing, their entire career out with one team, especially having played a decade out there. But I was actually headed over there to get a workout in because it was a few days before free agency. They called and let me know that it just wasn't in the cards moving forward, wished me the best of luck moving forward, and we wrapped up a 10-year career in about a 30-second phone call. But definitely caught us by surprise. But, I immediately got on the phone with my agent. He was obviously privy to everything that was going down as well. And, obviously everybody says they want to play for a contender. But, especially as you had just mentioned, growing up out here in Southern California, going to school at USC and seeing the success the Rams have had lately, I figured it'd be a perfect fit. So fortunately, Coach McVay and Wade Phillips, Joe Barry, they all started reaching out to me and putting on a full court press, as was I, and we were able to make something happen.
But you give a team a decade and they give you 30 seconds to wrap things up, clean out your locker. I mean, I know it's a business, but it always felt like it would be different in Green Bay. Am I, a romantic here, and I'm reading too much into it?
No, I mean, like I said, everybody envisions that, but it's not until you actually go through it do you realize, how rare that is for one person to spend their entire career. I mean, obviously everybody brings up Favre and what he was able to do in Green Bay, and then obviously moving on to the Jets in Minnesota. But yeah, I mean, you look at the direction of the team currently right now with the new GM and with where they're going. Obviously, they made a bunch of big moves in free agency. Obviously, making some trades and letting some guys go that have been some key figures over the past several years. I mean, you can see the direction in which they're going. So, is that for the better or worse? And that's not for me to tell. But I'm excited to be a part of the Rams. That's for sure.
Did you call Aaron Rodgers? Did Rodgers call you when you were let go?
Well, he sent me a text. Yeah, I was a little disappointed because when Jordy got let go, he wrote an emotional farewell on his Instagram. When Randall they let him walk in free agency, he wrote an emotional farewell. But with me, I just got a text. So I was, because that's what Instagram's for, is just letting everyone know how awesome your lifestyle is and how much stuff means to you. And I mean, all I got was a text and not an Instagram post. So I mean, I got a bone to pick with him. We trained in the off season. I mentioned something about it, but he just he couldn't find the time, and it's understandable. After 10 years, it's hard to find the time to put an Instagram post up.
Yeah, but he wrote those lovely letters because those guys were receivers. You're just a defensive player. He doesn't need you as much as he needs the receivers.
I think our relationship that was forged with those State Farm commercials is stronger than any bond you shared with Jordy or Randall on the field. I mean, wins are wins, but those commercials will live forever.
Are you going to do more commercials now that you're no longer on the Packers? Was that just because you were on the Packers that you got that opportunity with Aaron?
I think it helped out. I think, you look at what Harden was able to do with Chris Paul in Houston, but, I mean, what's going to happen with that? Did they already film those? Because that's going to be awkward, if they start airing those. Pretty soon it's going to be Westbrook appearing in those commercials now, and all of a sudden Aaron's going to have a new best on commercials.
Oh, no,
so
you know what happened, Clay? You and Chris Paul need to do a commercial together.
Yeah.
Like if you've been spurned, people don't care about you anymore. State Farm always cares about you.
I'm gonna text Chris right now, and I'm gonna get on and we'll push it up the ladder.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on VR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.